Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It is December the 2nd. I am going to try my very best to do Vlogmas this year. I know that it is going to be a lot of work. I do have a video up on December the 1st, so I am already trying to keep track with my videos. So consider this Vlogmas Day 2. Today, I am going to be doing a dupe video, and the Smoke Sessions palette from Melt Cosmetics sold out twice. As far as I know, it's sold out twice. I know they do intend to restock it, but I am not sure when. It is currently sold out. So I wanted to dupe this palette. That palette goes for $48 on their website. And so what I did was to get a bunch of single eyeshadows that I already had in my collection, and I got as close as I thought that I could come to duping the palette. My eye look today is from the eyeshadows that I grabbed to sort of try to dupe this palette. So we will begin. Most of the shadows that I have are singles. And one of them I could not find as a single, and I have it in a palette. So we are going to get started. I am going to try to keep, well, not try, I'm going to put a picture of the Smoke Sessions palette here and keep it up for like the rest of the video so you can compare my swatches to, or my shadows to the shadows in the palette, and we'll see how close we come. I'm going to also have, I'll be looking down, so I'm going to also have a picture of the palette here to refer to. And the shadows in the palette are Gravity OG, Granddaddy, Black Widow, Sour Diesel, Space Queen, Mean Green, Sweet Tooth, and Blue Dream. So there are 8 shadows in the palette, and like I said, it's $48. So I'm going to get started. The first one is Gravity OG, which they describe as a indica dominant yellow gold. And you'll see the picture of it. It is on sort of the left side of the palette. The closest that I could come to that is from Milani, and it is called Bella Gold. And in person, it does have, to me, that orangey gold look that the Smoke Sessions palette has. I am going to swatch this on the back of my hand here so you can see it. So this is Milani's Bella Gold, and this is what I am using to dupe the Gravity OG. The next shade that I have here is called Granddaddy. They call it a high-grade olive gold foil with an old school vibe. Now, the closest thing that I can come to that is a Coastal Scents Hot Pot, and I'll grab it out. This is the shadow here, and it is called Golden Avocado. Now, theirs may have a little bit more green in it. I also grabbed from Coastal Scents. I feel like this one has too much green in it, so I grabbed that other one. This one is called Dark Golden Olive. So I'll swatch both of those for you, but I'm leaning more towards the Golden Avocado. So we'll swatch that one. And these shadows are very pigmented. So this is the Dark Golden Olive. You can see if you sort of shift it, you get that olive, and if you shift it another way, you sort of get that gold. And this one is Dark Golden Olive, which, yeah, you might get the sort of same vibe from the shadow in the palette. And these shadows are, I think, $1.99 a piece. They often go on sale. I know Coastal Scents recently had a sale where they were $1.48, I believe. For some reason, they went up from that 99-cent hot pot. They need to go back to the 99-cent hot pot. But that is the shade Granddaddy that I am trying to dupe here with these two shades. Let me know how I did. Let me know which one you think is closer to the shade. The next one is called Black Widow, and they call this a Trippy Olive Shimmer. They say a Trippy Olive Shimmer will leave you with a hunger for more. And that one looks a little bit darker. So here's what I think. When I'm looking at the palette here, this shade here more looks like the Black Widow shade. And this shade here reminds me more of the Granddaddy shade. So you have your Gravity OG dupe, you have your Granddaddy dupe, and you have your Black Olive dupe. I mean, Black Widow dupe here. The next one is called Space Queen, and it is described as potent gray olive matte with an immediate opaque payoff. Now, the closest thing that I could find to an olive matte, and theirs looks like it has a little bit of brown in it. Mine does not. I found the shade Olive Wood from Coastal Scents, and also the shade Dark Roast from Coastal Scents. So I am going to mix those two together, and this is what Olive Wood looks like swatched here. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of Dark Roast on top of that, and a little bit more of this. And this is what this is. I feel like theirs might be a little bit darker. On my eyes today, I did like mix the two together, but this is as close as I can come to Sour Diesel. So here is a mixture of Olive Wood and Deep Roast from Coastal Scents that I use to get to Sour Diesel. The next one is called Space Queen, and they describe Space Queen as an out-of-this-world hunter green matte that will inspire creativity. Now, the closest thing that I could come to it is actually in one of our Morphe palettes, and it is the Morphe 35V, and it is this shade right here. This shade is called, that is upside down, this shade is called Devoted. So Devoted is right here on the corner, and it looks like to me a matte hunter green color. It leans a little more blue to me, however, but that was the closest thing that I could come to. And even when you look at it online here, this does not look to me like a hunter green. It looks like it has a little bit of blue in it. Now, all these pictures, and every picture that I've seen, they look kind of different. But this is what Devoted looks like. So that's going to be our Space Queen. And the next shade is sort of a foresty green shade to me. They call it emerald. They call it mean green. They say it's in a pungent emerald, densely packed with a loud green shift. Emerald with a green shift. Emerald is green. Anyway, the closest I could come to that is also from Milani, and it is Bella Emerald. And we will swatch that. We'll swatch that one right here. And I have this one on my lids today. So this is the Bella Emerald. And next to Mean Green is Sweet Tooth. is called a Sticky Icky Candy Coated Jade Shimmer. I don't have a shimmery jade. I do have a sort of satin jade from Coastal Scents, which is right here. And this one is called, well, this one's called Jewel Teal. So that's the closest thing that I could come to the jade shade in the Smoke Sessions palette. And this one is spinning around and I can't swatch it. Yeah, here we go. So we'll swatch Jewel Teal. And we will swatch that one right up under the green, emerald green shade. So this is the teal shade, or the teal shade, what they call the jade shade. And then the last one is called Blue Dream. And they call this, they say, a euphoric concentration of crystallized mint pearl. I don't have a mint pearl, but what I do have is this shade here, also from Coastal Scents. And this one is called Glacier Blue. Glacier Blue is what I have on my inner corners today. And I will swatch this one. This one leans a little bit more blue to me than mint. That is the shade right there. And if you turn it a certain way, it looks mint. So we'll go with that. But these are my dupes. My shadows that I already had on hand. To me, that sort of dupe the Smoke Sessions palette. I am still interested in picking that palette up, but I am not going to fight going back and forth with trying to get it when it keeps selling out so fast. So I might not get it at all. I might just go with what I have here, which to me, when I'm looking at my eyes, and I'll close my eyes, it pretty much gives you the same aesthetic to me. Their mean green might be a little bit deeper and more concentrated, but at the end of the day, you can pretty much get the same look. And these shadows, at the most that I showed you, are like $2 a piece for the Coastal Scents. I think the Milani ones might be $4.99 a piece. So this is a more affordable way to sort of kind of get the same look, if you ask me. I know that these are not exact dupes. There's no way I'm going to get exact dupes. So I'm trying to get as close as I can. Let me know how well you think I did. I think it's pretty good. I know their shades might be a little bit more rich than what I have, but you shop your stash and you use what you have. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I am so going to try to keep up with this Vlogmas schedule. You might see me again with this on for a few more videos. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed to my channel, please make sure you hit that bell for the notification so you know when I have a new video coming out. Have a great day, and may your day be as flawless as your makeup. Bye.